Here's D. Gordon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, the second baseman, D.
First
Gordon.
pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 6:35.
And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mitch Henager.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Henager. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Henager, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. This is line to left. Pinder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Just underway here in Oakland. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First pitch on its way. In the dirt. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Number 25 has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the center fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Fouled away. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Santana going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotti. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, but called a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on third. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. 2nd inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotti is right there. 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Laureano makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Into the box, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
From the stretch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled straight back.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Profar is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Profar, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Simeon's there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
2 out, nobody on. taken. Now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound.
Now
that really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Piscotti is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Popped straight up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Chad.
Standing in, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Mitch Henager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In his career, Henager is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
Now in the box, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It remains 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no
One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. At the plate, Marcus Simeon. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
To his left, Beckham. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. right by him, and they're 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in next the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. He pops it up. Olsen in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from the top.
On to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Fiers earns his first win of the season as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Marco Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under
off
the lights.
For Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 6:35.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Batting second, the third baseman, Mitch Henager.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Henager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Here's the 2-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The set and the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Marcus Simeon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready now, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that pitch is up.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotti. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Zero.
1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Line to the right side, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1, and this will be fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez. First offering on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tim Beckham will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And he falls behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Santana on second. Narvaez on at first with nobody out. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
So striding in, Ryan Healy. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Here's Ichiro now. Liner toward right center. Piscotti is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Two pitches fouled away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Laureano moving forward. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's nothing. Leading off the inning, Chad Pinder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chad Pinder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And he popped him up. Beckham into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jurickson. Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Mitch Henager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
That evens it up 1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Henager leads off first with one away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two out with the man at first. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Henager is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Digging in, Ramon Laureano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, number 22.
From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Batter number 10.
Stepping in now, Marcus Simeon. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Flip of his glove for one. To Healy for the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, defense.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A swing by Piscotti, and this is driven to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotti. Second home run early in the year, and the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble, but now they're all tied up, and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-0 count. The pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. In now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotti's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken but called a strike. Looking at his career totals, Ichiro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. This is popped up. Chapman in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped high in the air. Profar is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Athletic.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chad Pinder, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Line drive to left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jurickson Profar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Ramon Laureano would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 22.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The windup and the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mitch Henager.
Ready once again, Mitch Henager. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Fastball just off the inside corner. Henager, a California native, actually. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the wind, the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotti racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Looking to send him packing again. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Dull will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 73, Ryan Dull.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Dull playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Encarnacion stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 4-3 Seattle. Striding in, Josh Begley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Simeon, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in now, Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2-0 count. The pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Henager comes up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, defense. Piscotti.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotti. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, everyone knows it's a long season, but a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with the first step, and they've just taken that first step. 1-0 to start the year has to feel awfully good.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Seattle Mariners used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yusei Kikuchi earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some
Leading
daytime baseball.
For the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon.
First delivery to him on the way. And a new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Peter Alonso is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Two out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. It's on to the bottom of the 1st, no score on MLB Network. Jacob Degrom is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and there's one down now.
Batting second. That's shortstop. Ray Turner.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Lagares. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, if that's in the dirt for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. first offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Soto. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Jack Mcneil. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-1. To short, hit hard. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That's 2-0 now.
2-0.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to the left side. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting 6, the catcher, Yan.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Soto at second. Zimmerman at first with no outs. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, the pitcher, Scherzer.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and 1. Here it is. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3 and 1.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off here. It's ball And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. The Nationals lead it 4-0. So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Nope. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob Degrom. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Rendon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Fastball well outside. High and deep to right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagara's on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Next up from New York, Peter Alonso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count still full, 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Back in our nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 0-1 delivery. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Kurt Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Stepping up now, Victor Robles. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the death like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that when going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Trey Turner waits on deck. Suzuki at third, Robles at second with one away. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto over to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Robert Casselman is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 65, Robert Casselman.
Trey Turner will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We played 4 full. Nationals on top, 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Wander Suero is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Standing in, Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ramos.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-0 the final score today. Washington took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer earns his first win of the season. Jacob Degrom couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Jacob Degrom. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,300.